Do you think that burnout is more a sign of being in the wrong career, or it's more related to the systemic issues going on in a lot of workplaces? And how
Well,
do you know the difference?
that's an interesting line of questioning, because I think burnout it can be attributed to many things.
Mhm.
Your own personal boundaries, do they exist?
Right.
Do you set them? Do
Yeah.
you even know what that looks like? So I think, we have to start inside first with ourselves, right? Rather than
Yeah.
starting with the external. Oh, I got a boss who's a bully. I got, these weird hours. Start inside and say, okay,
Mhm.
do I have healthy boundaries? Do
Yeah.
I? Do I not? And I think that's one of the first things that we need to work on. Are you making space for wellness in your life? Whatever that looks like for you. Does that mean a
Right.
nap? Does that mean no calls on a Monday morning? Does that mean getting to the cottage or walking in the forest every single week? Many of us probably know what our definition of wellness is. And yes, I think the workplace can be toxic and draining. If you find that you are in that kind of a workplace, I mean, there are steps that can be taken, but I think folks are fearful of
Mhm.
making those mistakes. It depends on the culture, right? You may have a workplace culture that is very open, and that is like, we can bring issues forward and feel that we're in safe space to do that and to go to HR and to change
Mhm.
the environment. But sometimes that's not an easy thing to do, right? So I think that burnout is a wheel of many different sectors of things that intersect. And, if you're not
Yeah.
doing the wellness, and if you don't have the boundaries, and then you have a bully boss, and maybe you're being stretched, and, all these things intersect, and you're going to blow. You will
Mhm.
literally blow,
Yeah.
and you will be sick. You might be unwell. You might start taking up unhealthy habits as a way to deal and cope and anesthetize yourself. You might hurt yourself, and then you might start hurting others.
Yeah. I think that's really sound advice, the part of focusing on yourself first. One, because it's really the only thing you control, right? At the end of the
Exactly.
day, it's the only thing we can actually control. And I think it gives us better clarity on what is me, what is environment, right? Like until you really do that inner work, that line is really, really fuzzy. And I think we have to always bring ourselves back to that, right?